Today we are going to check out a brand new mod called Blocks and Bogies, and it gives you much more bogie designs than any other mod. We will even talk with the mod developer and possibly show some secret future projects, and I will attempt to build a awesome armored train with this mod. Now, if you have ever played with modded Minecraft, you probably know about the createmod. A super cool mod that actually allows you to make like cool contraptions and stuff like that, but mostly is used to make trains. Now, if you've never seen this mod, I will give you a little bit of a quick rundown. This mod actually allows you to make trains. So you can have a train track, you can actually bend it as well, as you can see, and you can actually make a train. So you have like a train station, for example, that you can place and then create a new train, and by placing a block you get a bogie, and on that bogie you can actually build up a train, glue it all together, assemble the train with this block over here, and then you have a drivable train in your world. Now, of course, with these kind of mods there are a lot of add-on mods. For example, we have the create big cannons mod, which allows you to actually make cannons and guns and stuff like that. We have create copycat, which allows you to place any block in these kind of weird blocks, as you can see, which is really cool, gives you a lot of creativity and freedom, and lots of other add-ons. But one that stood out the most was one mod called the extended bogies. This mod made it possible to create more realistic trains by adding a few different bogie types, because the basic create mod has just 2 or 3 types. So you have this type over here, and then when you right click somewhere, I don't know, yeah, there we go, you can switch to a different version, and you have, I think, just 2 or 3 versions, and that's it. So create extended bogies gave you a lot of different types, but the downside is they didn't update the mod, which is a huge issue. For some reason they didn't update the mod, and therefore you cannot really use it, or it bugs out and stuff like that. And that's sad, because you want to make actual trains that look realistic. Until now, we have finally a mod that allows you to have different types of bogies, and not just 1 or 2 different types of bogies. No, we have a lot of really cool bogies. So welcome to the mod called Create Blocks and Bogies. And personally, I would say it is so much better than extended bogies. And let me show you how. So over here we have the standard bogie that you get from the Create mod, and if you have Blocks and Bogies, if you shift right click, you get this menu over here, which is really cool. So this mod called Blocks and Bogies by Weido's Oddities gives you this menu over here, and it is super cool. So we have a few buttons down here, and the cool thing is now we have finally a visual of the bogie that you will get. So we have style, standard or trailing. There are only 2 options. Trailings are the ones that are always covered, and the standard are open wheelbase. Then over here on the left we have the axle count. Axles are the beams between the 2 wheels. So we have 2 axles, as you can see, 1 over here and 1 over here. And we can scroll up, as you can see, and it actually shows that's so cool. It actually shows you the amount of wheels and how it looks like. That's so cool. You can just scroll through them, and you can actually go around and look around it like this. You can actually, if you hold left click, you can just drag it around, which is so cool. You can even do the speed. You can see how slowly or how fast it goes. So you have a good visual of what it looks like when it goes a certain speed. Let's make it a little faster. Look at that. That's so cool. Then we have variants of the axles, and I think in this case with the standard type we don't really have any others than default. Only with the axle count of 1, so 1 wheel, we have the default or the offset. Over here we have a few buttons as well. We have the bogie truck or the driver, and if you click on that, look at that, you actually get these steam things over here. I have no idea what they're called, but look at that. So you can choose between the 2 types, and again you can add more of the axles. So let's say we want 4 axles, and we want 1 of those trucks or drivers or whatever it's called. You can see it in motion and what it does, which looks really cool. The animation is super awesome. And then we can also choose the wheels. So we have the large wheels or the extra large wheels, which look like this, which is so cool. So you can choose exactly what kind of bogie you want. And you can also choose wall shirts, wall shirts, wall shirts. That's so stupid. Anyway, you can get this and it gives like these really cool extra bits on the top, which looks awesome. Everything moves. Look at that. That's so cool. And you can also go to the Scotch yoke, which is one that is going all the way to the other side and is driving every single wheel, which looks really cool as well. Look at that. You can also go for the large wheels, but make it pistonless, so you don't always have those pistons on the top or on the front. I mean, that's really cool. So you can choose to do without, or maybe the long version of the pistons. So that's completely up to you. And with that, you can make any bogie you want for your train. So this gives you so much variety to make super awesome looking trains. Look at that. You hit the check button and there it is. And look at that. Now we have 4 big wheels or large wheels with pistons, the long pistons. If you right click the top over here, you can switch them to the other side, so you can have them on the side that you want. But that is awesome. Also, if you're interested in this mod pack and all the mods that we have installed, this is called the Createmod mod pack, and you can find this one on our Discord. The link is in the description, and join our public server. The fact that we have this and that is fully compatible with the Create 6 update and everything makes this mod so much better than the extended bogies. Now that we have this mod, I would like to make a train with this new Blocks and Bogies mod. I think I can make some really cool train with these new wheels. So that's probably what I'm going to try to do. See if I can make some really cool train with these wheels. But before we do that, maybe it's a good idea to actually ask the man himself, the guy that created this mod, Weido's Oddities, and ask him how he did this, how he made this mod and how it works. The cool thing is, he's a good friend of mine, he's in the same SMP as that I am, and therefore let's have a chat with him and see how he made this amazing mod.
You're not in the server, I don't think, actually.
Which one?
The Blocks and Bogies Discord.
Oh no, I should actually, yeah. You know what, I will do that immediately, if you can send me a link.
Oh, so this is where I just post random. This is me combining everything in one single texture sheet, so it's easier to recolor and add more.
Oh, this is what you showed. So this is like...
Yeah.
So everything on the left side is the old one, and now everything is in one. Texture. Oh, okay. Yeah. So are the textures just like from the Create mod itself? Or did you...
no, not exactly. Did, right? Yeah, so they're based off of it, but they are specific for the bogies in this mod.
That's so cool. Are you gonna make like the black wheels version as well?
We were talking about dyeing.
Oh, that,
like
that would be
paint.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, that's what
idea.
that was. I put that there because I was drawing something up for Tico.
Nobody
knows what it is. But
well, now people know. That's awesome.
There's also other things I haven't posted on there, and I won't post because I wanted it a surprise. But I think I could just show you real quick. So Teacup and I were working on these things. They're basically
what? No way. That's so cool.
So that's what we're gonna implement, but it's gonna be like kind of a surprise implementation. I'm gonna separate all of these models into their own model because currently every frame is unique, and it causes a huge spike in asset size. I can't even load it.
Whoa,
there's so many. Okay, no, this is the code itself. This is the models right here.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, so this is the math that makes those wheels, those things. I don't know. Yeah, what do you call them? Pistons? Not
valve
pistons. Gears, yeah. Do you think the the extended bogies, the guys that made that mod did this as well with all the math? Because
No.
I would just do it eyeballing it basically. I would never do this.
That's what they did, basically.
Yeah, that's crazy. But okay, so you have all this math for these wheels, and then you have to translate it into the game. So
Okay.
and that's where Blockbench comes in or something.
No, not
it's
anyway. I
coding.
just export the models there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's purely just all. It's all.
You actually have to write
Code.
all the.
Yeah, I could show you real quick. It'll take like. I gotta wait for everything to load, but all right. Data math. So right here, math calculation. So this is where I write all the formulas. so intersection along x-axis. So, oh yeah, no, this is x-axis intersection. This is circle intersection.
That's
This is angle calculation. This is point in between 2 points on a line. And then this is distance between 2 points.
What?
So all this is used to calculate all of this,
but why?
which
That's just crazy. How many lines is this? Like coding lines?
for the project,
The whole project, yeah.
oh, probably like 350,000.
What? Okay, so your mod is compatible with 121. I guess
Yeah.
120 as well, or
Oh no, it's compatible with 1.20.1. Anything below though, not. It's not supported because it's for Create 6 and above.
wait, is that shaft actually? I didn't drive this one.
Yeah,
but
they're animated.
they're at the shaft as well. That's crazy.
Yeah, the belts, the shafts.
Yeah, the belts I
like,
saw.
everything is animated. Now you can see if you watch the shafts on the ends here.
Oh, those turn as well. The end ones as well. That's insane. Yeah, what's the whole issue with like the extended bogies? Why they're not updating it or fixing it?
The original one just got abandoned. I don't know what happened fully. So I forked the mod and created extended bogies borked. And that's what led me to this. The original dev just he dropped off the face of the planet. And then I don't know the full backstory, so I can't say anything, and I won't say anything. But all I know is bro disappeared, and there's no one else working on the project at that point.
So you just basically did the whole Thanos thing where you just be like, if nobody does it, then I'll do it myself.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, basically. I don't even know. Like, I want to get back into YouTube, but on the other hand, there is no other hand. I just want to.
I mean, yeah, I guess this would wear me out. This would be completely destroying me if I had to create something like this.
Let me see when the first version of Create 6 came out, because that's when I started working on this. It came out 8 months ago.
Yeah.
And then Blocks and Bogies, the first version came out 3 months ago. Oh, wow. Okay. So it took me about 4.5, 5 months to write the first version of Blocks and Bogies that came out.
That's crazy. That's actually pretty fast, honestly. Here you can see all the different models. That's crazy. That's so many.
There's more now. With the new update that I'm going to work on, like there's going to be way more. There is going to be rodless. So it's the pistonless, but without the rods and without the counterweight on the wheel.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually, yeah, that's nice.
Okay, I'm going to show this fully. There. Okay, so I have these I have to add too. So they're like spaced so that you can build.
Okay.
Yeah, so you basically you have your normal ones, but these ones have just an extra bit of spacing in between.
Yeah, that's great. I like that. Well, Weido, thank you so much for showing off your amazing mod pack. And I cannot wait to see what you're going to do with this next. The links will be down in the description so that people can actually find your mod. I hope they will download it. I mean, like Corellis downloaded it and uses it. So, I mean, that's already a big win.
Yeah, I haven't showcased it at all. I mean, it probably would have more downloads by now, but I haven't done anything. So there's that.
I mean, yeah, that's okay. That's true. But still, I hope this video will help a little bit. Well, anyway, thank you so much for showcasing everything and telling me a little bit about your mod.
I hope I didn't overshare, but we're good.
Are you gonna blow up everything?
No, you don't see this. It's not happening.
Quickly. Game rule. Game.
Oh Oh
And my
my
computer
gosh.
handled that pretty good. Where are you? Did you blow up all the way to the stratosphere?
Yeah, I went somewhere.
Oh, there.
Hello. Nuke moment.
Well, thank you, Weido, for showing off the mod and what it can do, and how you made it is really, really cool. But we are going to use it right now to make a really cool train. It's gonna be a train a bit like the Snowpiercer and some sci-fi kind of train. I'm gonna make something really cool. At least I'm gonna try. Okay, starting with a clean slate. Of course, we need some bogies, and we are going to make a few of them. And the first one should be very small, very simple, and then the back one should be a little bit bigger. I'm not sure where I'm gonna place that one, but let's see, which one should we use? We have standard or trailing. I think I will go for standard, and maybe 2, 3 wheels could be cool. Maybe a layout like this. This could work. I'm gonna make a pretty badass train where we have a very slanted front. So I want the front wheels to be lower, and then the back wheels a little larger. And I put the pistons on the back for both of them, so they fill in these little gaps as well. So that looks pretty good. I think this is a good layout. I think we can work with this. Now, I've not played a lot with this mod pack, but we have a few different mods. For example, we have the framed blocks mod instead of the copycats, which gives you a lot more options. Now, I do want to keep it a little bit Minecraft-like and not completely go crazy with all these weird corners and stuff. Okay, so framed blocks do work on trains, so that's also good to know. We do have copycat as well, so we can work with that. I turn on my shaders, and also, what do you guys think? Should I play with shaders in videos or not? Because normally I always play with shaders, but I wonder what you guys think, if I should have shaders on or not. Anyway, a little tip, if you want to have a nose that goes all the way to the rail, just break the rails in front of it, as long as you don't break the rails underneath these carriages or the bogies. And then you can place blocks. And then when you glue everything together, it becomes an entity when you make a train, and then you can reconnect the rail again. So then you can build a little bit lower than you normally would be able to. So I think the nose will start from here. We will go sideways like this, and then we will taper off and go backwards. I think that's a nice silhouette. I think this shape is pretty good, so we're gonna roll with it. I try to not make too many of these slope stuff because, yeah, it kind of takes away the Minecraft feel. But I think this is gonna be a very cool train with this shape. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on the train, and I'm gonna do a time lapse of that, because otherwise this video will be 2 hours long and I don't want that. So basically what the plan is to make a very fortress-like train. So it will be very armored, almost no windows, a lot of engine parts, and I want these wheels to be seen. So we will make like an arch that goes, or like a fender basically, that goes around this wheel and then goes up and then goes over these wheels as well. So we have the wheels inside, and I think that will be a very, very cool train.
From the top, let's go!
Look at that. That's already so incredibly cool. I gave it a name. I gave it the Trail Reaper, and I also tried to give it some numbers and stuff like that, but this looks the coolest. And honestly, I did not expect to make such a cool train, because honestly, this whole video was meant to just show the Blocks and Bogies mod, not to make a cool train. And it actually turned out so much better than I expected. It's not done at all yet, but I at least made the bare bones of it. So we have the style, we have the shape of it, and I love this. I love the sharp angle, and then it rounds off a little, and I don't know, it's so cool. It looks so awesome. Of course, I'm only making one side and then we copy to the other side, but this looks so cool. So what I did was actually, I started of course with the nose. I wanted to give it some kind of cockpit, but I would like to make it glow in the dark. So if I make it night, you can see that it is glowing. Same goes for the engine over here. So what I did basically is I gave it a cockpit, and then we have, of course, these two wheels, and I made like an arch around it, like a fender. But yeah, the cool thing is this engine. I did this in one of my other trains as well, and it's such a cool little extra detail. It really gives the effect as if this engine is glowing red hot from the power that is generating. These are just like crushing wheels, and in between you have like this little gap, and I placed these magma blocks behind it, and that gives that little glow. So that's really, really cool. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do here, and I'm still have to figure out what to do here. Also, the stone is still a placeholder. I do like the gray color though, so I will try to find a block that has a similar color. So some gunmetal kind of gray for this train, but not stone, because you clearly can see that it is stone. But yeah, this train is so awesome. And again, I didn't want to make a cool train, and I actually started to build an incredibly cool train just by pure accident, honestly. Honestly, I think I will create like a very specific video for this train. So again, I will only make the front, and I think I will make the other parts of the train, like the wagons behind it, make that another day and make a specific video to make this train the best that it could be. So let's just keep on working on this and try to finish it off.
From the top, let's go. One, two.
And there we go. Yeah, I kind of rushed through everything. There's not a lot that I added, but yeah, it's done. And I kept the gray. I kept the stone. So yeah, I didn't add that much. I just finished the whole train. Don't look at this part, the back bogie or the back wagon, because that's just me trying something, see what it looks like. This is not the actual design. But yeah, the train, the front part is basically done. And I kept the stone because I tried a lot of gray blocks, but none of them really looked good. And I kind of got used to the stone right now. So I don't know. I think the stone looks actually pretty good. I gave it some kind of nose design, so that looks pretty strong now. And yeah, everything else is now completely done. It looks absolutely awesome. I probably can do it better, but honestly, I don't want to spend too much time on making a train while the video is actually about the bogies and not about the train. But yeah, what do you guys think? I think it absolutely looks awesome. I think this could be such a incredibly cool looking train, especially if it runs. As you can see, I did glue everything together and it all works. This back part is not glued, so let me actually glue this. Okay, so now that's glued and I hit the controller right here. But if we are going to assemble this train, it should all work. Assemble, give it a second, and there it goes. It worked. Now, there are some weird lighting issues because of the shader and everything, and of course these weird blocks, and that's why it gets a little bit of a different color. But still, it looks awesome and everything works. And let's try it. And there it goes. It actually works. Look at that. Oh, we do miss the front part over there. I guess we missed those two blocks there in the front somehow. Probably didn't glue them correctly, but look at that, it actually works. But that's so cool. And especially with these wheels, with the Blocks and Bogies designs, they are absolutely awesome. Again, the train will be done in a different video because this is not the video for it. And with that, thank you so much for watching. This is absolutely awesome and one of my most favorite mods that has been made in a long time. Now, of course, thank you very much, Weido, for showing your mod. It's really awesome. You can check him out on his YouTube channel. It's all linked down in the description. So go give him some love and also subscribe to his channel because he makes really, really cool trains as well. And of course, download his mod, his Blocks and Bogies mod. The link is also down in the description. You can either find it separately on the mod websites like CurseForge, or you can actually download our mod pack, which is called the Createmod 1.5 mod pack. You can find all the information on Discord, and the Discord link is down in the description as well. With that said, also thank you very much for all the Patreon members. You guys actually make a huge difference, and because of that I can make these kind of videos. It's not a joke, for real. It really helps me out. If you're not a Patreon member yet, on Patreon you can find all the schematics of all my trains and modded designs, and this train will be on the Patreon as well. Also, thank you very much for, of course, the channel members. Even though there are not a lot of them, you guys also are worth a lot. Thank you so much. So if this is the first time you watch one of my videos, then of course, if you like this, then consider to subscribe and or check out my channel, because I have a few really cool train designs and some other cool videos. So it helps me out a lot. Thank you very, very much for watching. Also, for the people that are interested in the Createmod SMP, it's almost done, the season 1. We didn't forget about that, and then season 2 will come very, very soon. So that's something to look forward to as well. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.